Hello, welcome to Community Insight. I'm Dave Anderson, and today I'm going to be talking with a woman named Carolina Drummond, who has a very interesting perspective on life. Hello, Carolina.
Dave, good, thank you. And you?
Very good, thanks.
Good
Why
to
don't you give
hear.
our audience a bit of background about yourself?
Sure. My name is Carolina Drummond. I'm originally from Panama. I live in the Berkshires in Massachusetts with my husband and son. And to tell you the truth, I'm living the best time of my life. We have a wonderful family, and like everyone else, some challenges have happened in our lives, but we always have found a way to make those things a gift and learn from those experiences. So I would like to share a little bit about that during our conversation today.
I've heard that you've had some serious health problems.
Well, I was diagnosed with a thymoma, which is a rare type of cancer in the thymus gland. The thymus gland is located between the heart and the lung. And the first time I was diagnosed was in 2003. At the time, I had a 7-month-old baby, and it was a very hard thing to swallow. I won't lie to you, it was not easy to receive those news. But along those years, we have learned many things, and I found myself changing the habits that I had at one point and focusing in the good things that I had in my life. With that, I learned that happiness is a choice. It doesn't matter what you are doing or what kind of situation you're in, you can always make the best out of it. And believe it or not, many years later, I have come across several recurrences with the disease. And the last prognosis I had in 2011 was a stage 4 cancer. I had a surgery, radiation, chemotherapy several times, and many visits to the hospitals and emergency rooms. But we have found that the incredible team of doctors and support from friends, family, and the community, and even strangers, have been a lesson in gratitude, in faith, in trust, and really the biggest one probably is how to overcome fear and still enjoy life.
How do you overcome fear? What's the process like for you?
The most important thing is dealing with your thoughts. Your thoughts are very important, and your feelings, and how you choose to handle and what kind of decisions you make. So the first thing I did was to realize that I had two choices. I could either accept the news like they were and immerse myself in a very deep, sad time in the press, or I can use what I was facing to learn and help others and enjoy life. And I definitely chose to be happy. With that approach, I started making choices in how I was going to treat in the disease and how I was going to walk the journey of healing. Conventional medicine, to a point, can help you, but when there is not much that they can do, then a lot of people just decide that they're going to there's nothing you can do and you don't have any more choices, and they just think that that's the end. Well, when that happened to me, I found that that was just the beginning to a world of alternative choices and possibilities. I started by joining a support group for cancer patients. The group is directed by Dr. Bernie Siegel, a very well-known author. He wrote Medicine and Miracles many years ago and many more books after that. And I found that the positive reinforcement that the support group offer was an emotional part that was good for me. I could not be surrounded by people that felt bad and that felt that they were victims or they were battling the fight against cancer. I never felt that way. And so because I was completely focused and wanted to make sure that I kept my belief of being happy as a choice, then I did the best I could to surround myself with those with the same minds. And little by little, let me tell you, it's sometimes not easy to hear the news from doctors when the doctor calls you or is looking at you and saying, this is not much I can do. And at the same time, you said, okay, I have a choice to decide how your words are going to affect the rest of my day. And the rest of my day looks very good to me. I feel good, and that's how I deal with it.
What advice can you give to our listeners who are in a similar situation or might find themselves challenged somehow by day-to-day life?
Okay. The best advice that I can give anybody facing any type of stressful situation is to make a choice to be happy, if that's what you wanted to do, and decide that you are going to look at life in a different way. Being grateful and appreciate everything that you have, and that everything is good. It's always good for you. It's probably one of the best things you can do, not only to heal your life, you can heal your body, but you can also heal your mind.
That sounds like wonderful advice. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today, Carolina. I love talking with you, and I wish you all the best.
Okay, thank you, Dave. Same to you.
And thank you for tuning in. See you next time on Community Insight.